When do I call your beer bitch juice? All right, so on today's episode, we've got a little special warm-up round. It's the PBR hard coffee.
We usually like to keep it light, but I think we're going to spend a little more time with this one. It's a little bit special.
So it does contain about 30 milligrams of caffeine, so it's not a whole lot, but it will give you a little pep in your step.
And it's a 5% ABV, which I believe is a little bit higher than the normal PBR, right?
It's brewed with two different beans. It's the Arabica and Robusta beans.
Heard it through the grapevines. Tastes like a boozy yoo-hoo. I guess we'll see.
It does contain milk, so it's not technically vegan or anything like that.
Yeah.
Something to keep in mind.
Awesome.
Well, let's get cracking. Oh, well, I got that all over you, my bad.
It's all right. All right, cheers. Cheers. Okay, so it doesn't taste like coffee. It tastes like a boozy yoo-hoo.
Yeah, it's very sweet. You can definitely tell like the milk. It's not like a black coffee at all. It's real
creamy.
Yeah, kind of watered down with cream.
Yeah,
real sweet. For round one, we've got the Belgian-style wheat ale.
Coming out of Community Beer Company from Dallas, Texas.
It is a witbier.
Witbier!
It is made with orange peel and coriander.
Fun fact about coriander, it sprouts into cilantro, or otherwise known as Chinese parsley.
It's 5.2%.
So it's sessionable for your friends and your family and anybody else that drinks beer around you, with you, anywhere you want it.
In 2014, they won the World Beer Cup Gold Award.
And then in 2016, they won the American Beer Festival Bronze for Belgian-style wheat ales.
18 IBUs?
Something like that. So could be bitter, could be. It's not going to be all that bitter, especially at 5.2. Shouldn't be too much alcohol burn. We're burning daylight. Let's get this going.
Let's do it. Let's get cracking. Trying to spill on you this time.
You good? Oh, that's good. You ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, almost cut my mouth.
Ooh. It's really like, it's got like a lemongrass.
Yeah.
Almost.
It's nice. It's refreshing.
Yeah. I think that's coming from that orange peel.
That is a really solid beer.
Very solid.
I would highly recommend it.
I understand why I got the gold and the bronze. I don't understand why I got the bronze. Come on, America.
Yeah, what happened in 2015 too? I mean, they just didn't place it all.
Yeah.
Let's go get a 12-pack and come right back.
Excellent. For round two, we've got Coop Ale Works F5 IPA. It's going to be a West Coast style IPA.
Comes in at 7.1% ABV with about 85 IBUs, so it'll be a little bit hoppy. It will have a little bit of a pine, citrus, a little bit of grapefruit notes. So it'll be a little crisp, refreshing, hopefully.
Really fun fact about the brewery Coop Ale Works, they're 100% wind powered.
A cool thing about that is that they are in kind of the Tornado Alley.
Oklahoma, right?
Yep, middle of Oklahoma,
Yeah.
Oklahoma City. We get a lot of tornadoes here in Arkansas too, but Oklahoma is kind of known for their tornadoes.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's honestly really cool that they're feeding off of that and they're actually using that to their advantage. This one is super daunting because it's not just a pint. It's what did we say? 19.2 fluid ounces.
19.2. 1 pint, 3.2 ounces.
Yeah, it's a real big one.
It's okay. You'll get it.
Maybe. Let's see if I puke.
Let's get cracking.
Oh God, I'm not for this at all.
I'm not either. It's okay.
Got a good hole though. All right. At least it's not like ice cold.
Yeah, that's a good temperature. All right, let's do this. All right, cheers, cheers.
Ooh. So,
Goodness.
very piney.
Yeah.
I don't really get much citrus or grapefruit. I also
Yeah.
can't pick that grapefruit flavor out very well unless it's like right up front, which it's not in this.
It's not super pungent. It does have like, it's got a lot of malt character to it. So it's not like super hop heavy.
Yeah. It's a much smoother IPA than I legitimately thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
I thought
absolutely.
it was going to be a little more bitter, especially being, you know, that 7.1, that little bit higher ABV.
Maybe I might shotgun a 16-ounce one next time, not a 19-ounce. That was a lot of beer.
I don't ever want to do that again.
It was it's okay. We'll do it next time, or some other time. I cheated a little bit.
You cheated? Oh, you.
All right, so round 3, we've got the St. Arnold Brewing Company Fancy Lawnmower Kolsch.
Said to be the oldest craft brewery in Texas.
It comes in at 4.9%. It'll have a slight citrus acidity, but it'll still be a little well balanced. If you're anywhere around Houston or in Texas,
Yep.
That's where you can find it. We actually took a trip down to Texas, picked up a couple beers that are not local to us.
4.9% is going to bring us to a really nice finish as far as these rounds go, considering the F5 that we just took down.
Yeah,
This is a nice little relief.
should be pretty light and refreshing.
Yeah.
Should be a good beer. Kind of looking forward to it.
Let's get cracking.
Let's get cracking. There.
I lost a little bit. It's all right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. I love this beer so much.
I'm a big fan of Kolsch's. You don't see them by a lot of breweries. They're kind of few and far between, but they are always fantastic beer.
Absolutely. I don't think I've ever had a Kolsch that
This is
disappointed.
probably one of my favorite Kolsch's that I've had
This is delicious.
today.
It's a novelty.
Beer.
The willows by the mountainside, and I'm running through fields of fire, and I cut my leg on the barbed wire, let it bleed on down my skin, straight through the cloth onto the bed. So say